Call. I would advise you to start saying Okay, we're going to call a meeting to order for September 7th, 2010 at 4 p.m. We'll also be notified that we'll meet for a order station meeting this month of September. If one is needed for October, we will definitely have it on the agenda. With that, do we have any letters or communications to the board? Oh, there are none. There are none. Approval of the minutes, if they want to say it. So, comments and presentations. Citizens regarding the agenda items. Okay, I guess we're into the reports. Staff number 1.
No staff reports because, as you know, Mr. Chairman, we just met 2 weeks ago.
Okay, we'll go right into the committee reports. We'll start right off with the Facilities Committee. Okay, so that. Thank you. Financial report. Okay, any questions of the? Okay, move right down to unfinished business.
Mr. Chairman, we have submitted a third request to the New York State Division of Budget for the partnership exemption. We have yet to receive a response.
Okay. Right, the New York State Administrative Service Agreement, the events and activities.
Yes.
Maybe we should double check that then at times comes.
It's going directly to the division.
Have they received it?
Yes, they have.
We have confirmation of that?
Yes, they have.
Okay.
They have talked with us about it but we've yet to receive any answer.
Well, I think Don's right, you know. Right, if he.
Yes. No, they haven't received it.
Events and activities, what do we have for an update on anything, or do we?
Well, there's a couple of interesting things coming up. One is the Ogdensburg Garden Club and Flower Show on September 10th from 3:30 to 6 p.m. and September 11th from 9 to 5 at the Dubisky Visitor Center. I highly encourage everyone to attend. It's going to be a unique show there as well. And my understanding is there will be something there honoring the bridge, 50 years. In addition, we do have the 50th anniversary celebration of the bridge. That's going to be held at here at the Bridge in Port Authority on September 27th from 2 to 4 p.m. And a special note for the press, we're going to be issuing a press release very soon and placing an ad. We'd like to get in contact with folks that actually worked on the bridge. We've got a special ceremony planned for that as well.
If I may mention, I've ordered from our water company this box about this big over
Wonderful. Excellent. Good. Plans are well underway. From 2 to 4, the mistake last month was in Port Commerce Day. We had Port Commerce Day listed 2 to 4, but in fact that was one. But the 50th is September 27th from 2 to 4 p.m.
Do they have any idea who's coming?
I can tell you who we have not received confirmations from at this point. We have not received confirmations from the U.S. Senator. We have not received the confirmation from the governor's office, despite all the dates. And everyone else that I can think of from the initial hold the date correspondence that went out has said they will be. So it looks like we're going to have a good showing.
Okay. Well, you know, if the U.S. Senators want to come, they don't have to bring the money right away.
Is anybody from the Rockefeller family, maybe, because he was part of, I think he was governor, am I correct, when the bridge was built? I mean, their family representative been asked to attend the meeting?
We have not asked that question. We can ask that question.
I don't know if anybody in the family.
Oops, I was listed on the documents. I would suggest a 3 o'clock facilities with 4 o'clock board. That works for everybody on October 5th.
October 5th, good with the board. Okay. Can you imagine? We didn't get no changes after that Bill Nelson quit. One ring long. So you already did the garden show.
Yes.
Okay.
That would bring us down to the business side.
You're on.
First of the approval of policies, agenda item A1, page 5 of your packet. There is a couple of minor changes here to the report itself, specifically the bullet item guidelines for dealing with tenants policy. It reads vision under the action. It should actually be deletion, because that's the 1997 version. Third up from the bottom, guidelines for dealing with tenant policy. Could be in brackets, 1997 version. And that is a deletion. There is one change in the resolution section as well. Under further resolve, the health insurance existing retirees, the phrase "and equipment left" should be struck and be replaced with "and the 1997 version of the guidelines for dealing with tenants."
Wait.
Okay, so you're stepping ahead of me then. Thank you.
Always used to be a dip in the dark anyways.
Oh, so yes, second one from the bottom of the topic. Yeah, with the exception, and that should read specifically in brackets, guidelines for calculating tenant improvements, renovations, brackets, it needs to say 1997 there. Just for There was one minor change since the last time we spoke on the authority whistleblower policy. There was a section 5 of the policy added that said this policy is not intended to exclude or limit in any manner an individual's existing rights and protection under federal and state law. That came about due to the for a second. Is there a second? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Next item is item A2. It's a summary of full payment of 6% clothing allowance. Just a quick note on this one. This is one of these things that we have done because we have always done it. This is also something that I'm going to recommend be covered under one of the future governance committee discussions so that we can develop a policy and kind of formalize this. But in the past, the authority has extended a 6% bonus to all temporary summer employees, recognizing the excellent job done and reimbursing students for wear and tear on clothing. The actual cost on this, I think you got some updated information. Based on that, we're recommending approval to pay the bonus to the temporary workers. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Agenda item A3 is ratification of sale of surplus property. Again, we recall we opened bids on August 20th. We had a willing buyer with cash in hand, and we did a straw poll of the board to approve the sale of 8550 of the items that you see there before you.
Why wouldn't it be listed as surplus equipment? Why would we say property? I mean, educate me on that. Actually, equipment, though.
Yeah, property, just a broader, it's a broader term.
Well, make motion. Have a second? Steve? All in favor, signify by saying aye. One room's staying. And did we got the check? Cash? We're making 100 yards away from the place, you know. You didn't make it 100 yards away. The loader.
The importance of the as is, where is condition.
The honey finally let go.
You said something.
I just, no, it was a good sale. It was a good sale. Hydraulic hose let go, but that's common, especially when it's sitting around that way.
Agenda item B1 is approval of a grant offer with the FAA. This is for the taxiway B and C rehabilitation. It's an FAA grant for $1 million. Funded 95% FAA, 2.5% DOT, 2.5% Virgin Port Authority.
Any questions? Motion is in order.
I have a question. I don't know.
Just say it.
When you have a project this way, and people know there's $1 million out there, they have certain requirements to follow. Make that bid for what the product is going to be.
That's all spec'd out by CNS.
So that is. So I guess what I'm saying is this award or this amount do what we want it to do? Okay.
All right.
No second. Second. Roger. Favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Approval of the international grant offer for the Federal Administration. No?
This is $171,000 from FAA. It's funded at 95, 2.5% respectively. This is for an environmental assessment for on and off airport construction. Surprising.
Motion by Mary, second by Don. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? So ordered.
Item D3 is approval of a contract with Vera Paving Materials. This is for the taxiway BNC rehabilitation. As you can see, we have bids that were opened on August 20th. You can see Vera Paving, the base bid and the add-on totaling $875,719. Again, as a recap, this is $1 million project funded 95, 2.5 with FAA, LT, and OBPA respectively.
There's no changes in this, right? Roger? Motion. Mona, second it.
I have a question.
Yes, you go right ahead.
Thank you, sir. What happens to the rest of the $1 million?
We'll find something to do with it.
Well, yes. If there is money available, don't forget there is also the CNS fee that will be on top of that. But the money that is left over is available. As with any grant, we try and reprogram as opposed to sending it back. As you know, there's always something that we need. Yes, sir.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? So ordered.
Item B4 is approval of lease agreement with Parish. In this one before, this is where the authority leases property from Leslie Parish for the authority's ILS instrument lending facility. Current lease expires September 30th, 2010. This is for the rate that you see before you, commencing October 1st, 2010.
We have a second? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed?
Next item B5 is approval of a supplemental agreement with the Hyannis Air Service at Cape Air. This is for a temporary, again, let me just preface, we don't know what's going on exactly with the Essential Air Service right now, but the existing Essential Air contract expires soon. Their lease expired August 30th, August 31st, 2010. The next two pages that we'll talk about separately are individual agreements that bridge us through the end of the current EAS agreement. Yes. There's a change.
Motion by Mary.
Second.
Second by Sam. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Opposed?
Has anybody got any idea? Yes, was Essential Air Service, USDOT was telling me that the decision should come midweek this week. Again, I don't have any, there's nobody else at this point. So we'll be interested to see how it comes out. They would work out some of those details in the award. Plus, it would be a transition period, depending on who was a successful bidder. Yes. Item B6 is a similar agreement with Cape Air. This is for the passenger terminal airplane hangar. We store the aircraft. We currently overnight the aircraft. And this is would be for the same 4-month period.
Oh, nice one.
Okay.
Oh, nice one.
I'm not sure if this piece is separately metered, but there is nothing in there but money.
When?
Next.
Yeah.
Do we have a second?
I'll second. I have a question for you. The question I have is, Cape Air is our, whoever the next one. When do we rebid or establish how much we're going to charge for rent?
Well, again, a lot of it's going to depend on the term of the essential certificate. There is an out there for Cape Air should they not be the successful bidder, and at that point we'll have to negotiate rental with the successful bidder. Well, and physical constraints. Again, only one of these, item B6 would continue under one of the other candidates being the successful bidder, because item B5, the plane is too large for the hangar. It's a square peg round hole.
Yeah. I'll order another door. I have a motion.
Yeah, we are second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Item C1 is approval of the supplemental for additional space in the 6th Industrial Building, HC40. Term will be October 1st through September 30th, 2011.
Have a motion.
I'll move that.
Sam? Second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Approval of the new supplement with plastic space maintainers. This is a 3-year agreement, supplemental agreement that you see before you. Term will be October 1st through September 30th, 2013. Also included in the lease is proof of appropriate insurance and a clause that requires plastic space maintainers to pay for all utilities.
Any questions? Motion's in order. Second by Roger. All in favor, signify by saying aye. everybody? I thought you nodded your head.
I saw that.
I'm with you, buddy.
Okay.
That's the end of the agenda item, isn't it?
Conclude regular business. There is a need for executive session for potential litigation.
Okay, we have litigation. We have a motion to go into executive session.
I'll make that.
Roger made the motion. Steve seconded it. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Opposed?
Okay.